That two-out double right now. He's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Count even at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
In now, Travis Shaw.
Ball
2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Jose Pirela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit out towards second, and that's through for a hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And the runner will get back standing. Pirela aboard here at first with nobody out. Lined hard toward right center. Kane is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down out there near the wall. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, run hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming, and the changeup is way low that time. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. At the plate, Manny Pena. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. The 3-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Myers. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And that's through into center field, base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now 3-1.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He was the main contributor offensively for his team yesterday, driving in both of their runs. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and a spin throw got him at first. Had to hustle there, but a very nice play for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
In now is A.J. Ellis. The 1-2. Bounce to first. Thames loves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... The 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. So striding in, Ryan Braun. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. 2 balls and a strike to Braun.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Ready to take his hacks again, Eric Thames, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Leading off the inning, Dinelson Lamet, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Misses, ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hit out towards second. To his right, VR. And that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 2. Jose Perella.
Ready now, Jose Perella. He singled his last time up. On the ground to the left side. Shaw gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 15.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Spangenberg. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now another 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Travis Shaw as we begin the top of the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Digging in now for the Brewers, Manny Pena. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw and the runner back safely. Here's the payoff pitch. Runners on the move for second. High and deep to right center. After it is, he's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box, Jonathan Villar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. So 1-1. And it's fouled away. Shaw, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lays off 2-2 now. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Milwaukee. Now batting, Eric Hosmer, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Braun looking up. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. Into the box now, Will Myers. Full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Now at the plate, Chase Headley comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Right side and right into the shift. Backhanded on to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice approach by the batter right there. When you know your boy is moving, you start seeing stuff happening out of your peripheral vision. Wait for him to lock in, stay within his at-bat, not swing at something outside the zone, and now put it first and third.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. 2-2 pitch just missed.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot.
And this will be a base hit as the runner will come in to score from third, and we are tied at 3 apiece.
Boy, there were big RBIs and big base hits they wrote, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Digging in now, Chase Anderson. He reached on a single in his first try. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch-out, 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Lorenzo Cain. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. And a balls and 2 strikes.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Stepping in now, Christian Yelich. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Now in the box, Ryan Braun. Runner in scoring position with Sajan. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the game, and it's now 6-3.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Into the box, Travis Shaw. And he misses ball 4. Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Chris Young is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Margot's under it, and that retires the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this. Standing in, Jose Pirela. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Ready once again, Corey Spangenberg. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And the run will score all the way from first.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you with no outs. I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Will Myers. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Myers.
Now the 2-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's the second out. Here's Chase Headley. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Padres pick up a run. Standing in, Orlando Arcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter. Second baseman.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. He went down on strikes last time up. The 1-1 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting. Pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chase Anderson. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 call. So stepping in, Manuel after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. In now is A.J. Ellis. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. The 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And that. In now is Lorenzo Cain. And the 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Spangenberg has it. And the throw to first is in time. So the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. In is Christian Yelich. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Fielded by Spangenberg. Throw on to first, and Seawise looking for a quick inning here. There are 2 away. Here's Ryan Braun now. Lifetime numbers against Chris Young. He's just 2 for 12. To short, hit hard. Galvis has it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Eric Thames will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game. As we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. The 1-2. is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Brewers. Carlos Suarez is going to come out into the on-deck circle now as he'll grab a bat and hit for the pitcher, Young. Popped him up. Arcia into shallow left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Perella. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Sliced hard on the ground. To his left, Villar. Throw gets him, 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Corey Spangenberg. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss. Craig Stammen will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Leading off the inning, Manny Pena, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in is Myers. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. At the plate, Jonathan Villar. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's 1 for 2. Six runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now this is on the ground for Hosmer over there at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Will Myers. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Brandon Woodruff is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that one just missed outside.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
A little bouncer. Here's another 2-2. Hit to short. Played on the backhand. And he'll get in there safely.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, Dio, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Missed with a slider. Myers leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jose Torres is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Travis Jankowski is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Swing and a weak little line drive over to first, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line, and a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Runner's on his way to third. The 1-1 home. Runner breaks for third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. A man at third with one away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So a big moment in the ball game here. Ryan Braun, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot for Ryan Braun. Second home run early in the year, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate in this offense.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the Corey Knebel is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Corey Knebel.
Striding in, A.J. Ellis. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Hit on the ground to short. Garcia has it. And that's the first out.
Left center fielder number 16, Travis Jankowski.
Digging in, Travis Jankowski, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lifted into center field. Cain is under it. Oh no, he missed it. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Now at the plate, Jose Pirela. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. In the air now out to left field. Yelich is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Digging in, Corey Spangenberg. Comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-5 tonight. The Milwaukee Brewers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Chase Anderson earns his first win of the season. Dinelson Lamet struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching.